All right, welcome in, hockey fans, NCAA hockey fans. It is another visit to a USHL place. I'm at the Chicago Steel, as you can see behind Jake. Livanavage. Close?
Yeah, close enough.
He's got the toughest name, but the greatest game. Okay, so Jake, I've watched you since you were about, 5 years old when you started working with a guy named Boris Dorzenko. Tell us about that and how that's crafted your skating style and game.
Obviously, since I've been like 5 or 6, I've been skating with him, and I was probably 10 years old before I started traveling the world with him and everything. And he's been on me like no other, and he's definitely one of the guys that's crafted me into the player I am. And skating's such a big asset in the game and everything, and that's what he teaches, and he's done a pretty good job with Austin and all these guys. So I just decided to go with him, and he's done a great job with me as well.
You know, he doesn't probably tell you this, but he told me this. He said, everything I give to Jake, he can do. Is that just you, or is that just something you picked up from Boris?
That's just something I picked up. He's such a good coach, and every little aspect that he does, he can tell you if one hip's less powerful than the other, and I wouldn't be able to do it all without him.
Okay, you were one of the youngest guys last year. You're still one of the youngest guys in this team, but you're getting stronger and stronger game by game, aren't you?
Yeah. It's credits to the weight room and our sports development guy here, Jake Nitchie. He's unbelievable, and he does an awesome job, which helps me put on weight and get stronger and stuff as well.
Okay, watch you tonight play a lot with Anthony Dowd. Tell me a little bit about playing with him, because you guys are both in the smaller size, but move the puck well and skate well.
Yeah, he's an easy guy to play with. He's such a smart player, and he uses his body and his skating to his advantage. And being a smaller defenseman, he's also pretty tough, and he makes it pretty easy to play with. He's an offensive-minded defenseman, but he can also play defense as well. And it's amazing playing with him, and just the skill asset that he has and he brings to the game every night.
Okay, so tell me about wearing number 7. I know the reason, but tell us why you wear number 7 here for the Steel.
My brother at ASU, Johnny Walker.
You learned a lot from Johnny. Every time I talk to Johnny about you, he says you passed him in the skating ability category at about 10 years old.
He's kind of said that since we've been young, but he's also in the learning process and skating as well, and he works on it all the time, and I give him credit. It's gotten a lot better, and I think he's catching up to me, that's for sure.
At one point, he was leading the country active NCAA players with goals. You learn anything from his snipe?
He's got a rip. It's pretty hard, and I'd hate to be the goalie on the other side having to face that every night. And he's just so skilled and so smart, and he just gets the right spot every single time, and it's nice to see. And hopefully he can get a couple more this year.
Okay, so recently you had to make a decision, or I guess you didn't have to, but you chose to play your NCAA hockey career at the University of North Dakota. Not far from where I grew up, by the way, but why North Dakota?
The coaches preach culture all the time, and that's obviously got to be a big piece in the hockey program, or you're not going to be successful. And the past and what they've been, and trying to help them win another national championship was a goal of mine, and will be a goal of mine going in there. They just have such a good program and everything. The facilities are unbelievable, and the school part of it, every single teacher at North Dakota wants to see the hockey players succeed in that aspect, and that was a big choice of mine, because I wasn't just going to play hockey, I was going to get my degree as well, and they're really good with that, and having tutors at the rink all the time, and the teachers wanting to see you succeed was a huge part of that as well.
I'm sure you've seen it, but it's the only game in Grand Forks. Heck, it's the only game in North Dakota, so that's not all bad either, is it?
No. 13,000 a night is pretty fun, and every single time you get to step on that ice, it's got to give you chills, and that's a big asset too.
One of your teammates here, Jackson Blake, also going to be a North Dakota guy. I know his dad pretty well. Played at North Dakota, so any insights there?
his dad playing there and everything, that's obviously got to help him with his decision. And I mean, we always talk, and it was an easy decision for us. He's from Minnesota and everything, and he's an unbelievable player as well. And we also have Jaden Perron committed in North Dakota. He's a great kid, great hockey player, and I'm excited to play with those two along the road.
Okay, two more for you. First of all, tell me about the Chicago Steel, because you've been here a little while now. You won the Clark Cup championship last year. Johnny won it before he left. Pretty special.
Yeah, my brother winning in 2017. I was 12 years old, I think, then, and I was at Game 5 when they won it in Sioux City, and ever since then, I kind of knew that I wanted to win it myself and come the college route and everything. And being there was very special, and then him being able to be in Fargo when we won it was amazing as well. Being able to share that opportunity with him and being able to win it with all the brothers in the locker room is unbelievable.
Okay, growing up in Gilbert, moving on, and now you're going to be wearing that new Nodak jersey. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did. Those are pretty sweet.
Thoughts about that, and when are you going to become an official Fighting Hawk?
I'm still a junior in high school, so I got a couple more years, but I mean, I'm excited for that, and the uniforms are unbelievable. So, I mean, the only bad part is the cold. That's it.
Jake, appreciate your time. Continued success, okay?
Thank you.